Welcome, or welcome back to Factorio, Space Exploration plus Krastorio 2, or FSK2 for short. It really rolls off the tongue. Speaking of rolling, now with more trains. That's the plan today. We start off attempting to construct a blueprint for our roundabouts that is locked to the world grid. If you're unaware, the planet we've crash-landed on is mysteriously divided into chunks, 32 tile by 32 tile squares, which you can, and quite likely should, plan a large base around. More research into this topic may demonstrate that, in fact, all planets are divided like this. Train tracks are a little weird in this game. Unlike all other entities which can be placed basically anywhere you'd like, train tracks are limited to every other tile. This makes planning around them a little tricky, and if you want to use them extensively, and do we ever, you'll want to put in work to build around them early in the design process. Remember that sushi mall we put together in the last stream? It's still here and doing great. Expanding is easy, if you ignore all the hundreds of times I've had to drain these belts and reset the memory cell. For now, I'll create a blueprint for the inserters to make wiring easier, and rearrange the belts to be one continuous loop. But we'll re-examine this when we have construction bots. Slight spoiler, we won't get to bots in this episode, but we will get there during the live stream that will be happening right after this episode airs. If you don't come and say hello, your factory can't grow. That's just science. First step on the path to robots: oil. We'll need this for a lot of things, actually. Conveniently, as we pointed out in episode 1, there's a patch not too far from the starter base, so we'll tap that and bring all the crude oil back home. The future may be liquid, but we're running out of another fossil fuel. Time to stamp down some more coal miners. I really can't wait until robots can do it for me. It'll save so much time. We finally hacked ourselves enough military tech cards to get flamethrowers. This run has been really quiet so far, but I don't anticipate the natives will leave us alone for much longer, and if you want long-term defense from the big biters, flamers are the only game in town. Luckily, I can just add them to my sushi mall. I really do recommend this setup even with all the irritation of draining the belt over and over. It allows you to get a starter base off the ground pretty quickly, especially if you're playing a mod pack like this one, and the recipes are a bit insane. And that's it for this one. 3 hours and 15 minutes of gameplay compressed into, insert minutes here, minutes. Just for you. You, Steve. No one else, just you. If you're watching this, Steve, you better come say hi. It's the least you can do, Steve. I did all this work for you. The rest of you, who are not Steve, let me know what you thought of the shorter episode. I'm still trying to find the best balance workflow for producing these videos, and I'd appreciate your feedback. And seriously, come check out the stream. It starts at 2 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursdays. See you in the next one.